All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video, it is because one, you have been absent, or two, it's because you need a little refresher, and that is fine. Today's date is September 24th, 2020, and this video is going to go over basic grammar. If you are watching this and today is the 24th, as a reminder that this coming Tuesday, there is a quiz with plot and there'll be grammar questions in it. But the good news is that it's open note and it should be pretty easy. So keep that in mind. So we're going to start by discussing basic grammar, and we're going to start off by really, really basic. We're going to talk about end of sentences. So punctuation are ways to end sentences. Without punctuation, like periods, question marks, or exclamation marks, sentences would keep running on and on and on and on and on and on, and it would be really tiring to talk, and talking would be confusing. And it would sound really bad. So that's why we have punctuation. And I think almost every written language on earth and spoken language has punctuation. And actually, we use punctuation when we talk, and you probably didn't even realize it, which I'll discuss today. So, first thing is a period. It's a little dot that goes at the end of the sentence. I don't need to really go into any more detail than that. It ends ideas, so keep that in mind, please. And usually, periods usually connect to sentences that do not have any kind of emotion, like just saying a random statement means that it's a period at the end of it. So, example is, I walked the dog. That's a basic sentence. It deserves just a period. Or, it is going to get cold. Okay, that's a basic sentence too. There's nothing else really to it. Question mark is this little thing, it looks kind of like a hook, and it goes at the end of a sentence where someone's asking a question. So, example would be, why are you here? Or who is that? If you notice when I'm talking, when I ask a question, usually when people ask questions, there's an uncertainty in their voice, and the same thing goes with question marks. And so when you talk like that, typically there's a question mark that comes out of it. So exclamation mark is when there is emotion in a sentence, and it usually means to show that something exciting or important is happening. So you got to make sure. It's usually that it means like someone's yelling. So when someone uses an exclamation mark, it means that there's some sort of emotion that's involved in it. And you can do the review on your own. So then moving on to nouns. So we're doing nouns now. And nouns are really easy too. So nouns are person, places, things, or ideas. So example is hat, bat, ball, sun, and moon. Those are all basic nouns. However, you can subdivide nouns. So there's proper nouns, which are the name for an individual, person, place, or organization, and always has words or the first word in capitals. So yeah, first word in capitals. An example would be Washington Middle School, Mr. Miller. All of your names are proper nouns. All the cities that make up the world are proper nouns. Most company names are proper nouns as well. So a common noun is just a regular noun. So like dog, cat, bat, rock, those are all common nouns. So keep that in mind. We don't need to go over the review. You can do that at your own leisure. Shouldn't be that difficult or hard. And the last thing we're going to talk about is conjunction. So conjunction, junction, what's your function? So a conjunction is a word or phrase that ties parts of a sentence together. And example would be and. So always remember the word, or yeah, I guess it's a word, fanboys. So F is for, A is for and, N is for nor, B is for but, O is for or, Y is for yet, and S is for so. So if you remember that, it should be all good. So fanboys. And there's usually a comma in for conjunctions. So example, Cassandra fell asleep, so Joaquin just went home. So because it's in fanboys. I don't really like spaghetti, but I can eat lasagna any day. So the but is right here. What those girls say and what they actually do are completely different. We have and the treasure was hidden in the cave or in the underground lagoon. So it's or. So all these connect things together. So Cassandra fell asleep. That connects to Joaquin just went home. Like without this here, this would be two completely different sentences that might actually not even relate to each other. So keep that in mind. So thank you for watching this video. There's going to be a part 2 because I'm dividing this into 2 lessons. So thank you very much for watching.